Hey everyone, it's your girl Alex, and I'm here to do another all signs reading. I know it's been a minute since I've published an all signs reading, so here we go. For this reading specifically, I am going to read each sign based on the element. So we will start with the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, starting with A-Town, Aries. Nine of Pentacles, abundance. King of Pentacles, financial stability and stability in general. Two of Wands, Nine of Wands, interesting. Five of Swords. So you left a situation that was hard, and I feel like something that you were disconnected from, Aries. Okay? Something that possibly burnt you out. And I feel like to an extent you didn't necessarily know where you were headed afterwards. This could have been related to your career or business. And I feel like the real test was whether or not you were going to walk away from something that no longer served a purpose for you. Because I feel like with that Nine of Wands, whatever the situation was, you might have been in it a little longer than needed. Okay? No, Knight of Cups. This could have been a job or some sort of situation that took up a lot of your time. Not only did it take up a lot of your time, but whatever this situation was, I feel like there was lack of or no appreciation for the effort that you were given, and you were absolutely completely burnt out. I feel like for some of you, you might have taken 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years off to try to figure out what your next plan was. For many of you, your, your financial goals should, it's looking almost like entrepreneurial ventures versus working, for a corporation or company. Okay. Now, what I'm also hearing, if you are a cross watcher dealing with an Aries specifically, please give them grace. Please give your Aries grace, because I do feel like Aries, you are on the verge of striking gold, striking it rich. You could be coming up with a killer financial proposal or business plan or something that could provide your family and your kids and your kids' kids generational wealth. Okay? What messages do you have for Aries? Oh, look at that. See what I'm saying? There's something better. So Aries, if for some reason you're in a dead-end situation, even if it's related to love, right? Because I do have the Knight of Cups under there. I do feel like there's the light at the end of the tunnel, but the universe is wanting you to be bold enough to head towards the light, right? Oh God, I'm hearing poltergeist. Go to the light, Carol Ann. There's something better. Meditation brings answers. So I feel like Aries, helpful people. Look at that. I feel like for you, Aries specifically, the universe is saying it's time to cut something off, walk away from something, whatever this is, it's burnt you out, right? You are over it. Okay. Angels are saying if you're waiting for the straw, the hit that, the straw that breaks the camel's back, consider this message the straw. Okay. All right. That's everything for Aries. Now I'm going to move over to Leo. Ooh, child, that fire energy. Ooh, Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Star card. Some of you could be suffering from some sort of depression, maybe bereavement, maybe the loss of something. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups, and the Star card, I do kind of feel like there is going to be a wish that's granted that is going to help you recover emotionally. Angels are saying with that Five of Pentacles, some of you could have been injured. Some of you could have been, lost your job, got terminated. unfortunately got evicted, repossessed, right? It kind of feels like there could have been some sort of devastating event that happened in your life. But I do kind of feel like the universe is about to bring in like a breath of fresh air. For some of you, you could have had a partner or mate who cheated on you, or, God, I'm not going to say that. But I do kind of feel like, especially within maybe 1 week, angels are saying 7 days, 1 week. I do kind of feel like your situation not only is going to change, but it's going to take a drastic change for the better. Okay? A drastic change for the better. And I do kind of feel like you'll start to see things recover. Angels are also saying too, you are approaching a time, Leo, where you are going to be the happiest that you've ever been. Angels are also saying too, for some of you, if this transition does not take place within the next 7 days, it may take place by or on July 1st. You got the same card as Aries. There's something better. So it kind of feels like whatever the situation that you're in right now, Leo specifically, this too shall pass. I love that. I love that for you, Leo. Be assertive. And then also, abundance. Yeah, it's coming if you believe. Yeah, whatever this situation is that you're in, Leo, just know it's temporary. It's going to pass. And when it does pass, you will be rewarded. If you are a cross watcher dealing with Leo, I would say kind of give them space, give them time to go through whatever it is that they're going through, recover from whatever it is they need to recover from. I'm also hearing for Leo's cross watcher that if Leo is especially extra snappy lately, short-tempered, irritated, then, basically give Leo grace. All right, Sagittarius. 2 of Swords. I feel like you just left somebody. You just cut somebody off. You just blocked somebody. It could have been job related. Could have been family. I don't know who this is, Sag. But keep going. You got the double sixes, 3 of cups, and the Sun card. I feel like intuitively I'm hearing somebody was trying to play you for a fool. This feels like one of those situations where somebody could have been blocking some information from you, making you an option, not necessarily giving you all you deserve, giving you the proper level of time and energy and attentiveness. But I feel like, Sagittarius, if you have walked away from someone or something, universe is like, keep going. Don't look back. Angels are also saying too, if this breakup, walk away, separation was fresh, please give yourself about 2 months to not recover, right? For some of you, it is recover, right? The reason why I said not really recover, because I felt your pride. Oh, I'm good. I don't need to recover from shit. Fuck her. No. Right? And that may be how you feel. But those emotions that are deep down, they do need to kind of come out of you. And, you do need to kind of release those. So I do kind of feel like whether you see it as a period of recovery or not, give yourself a little grace period where you are detoxifying from an old situation before getting in something new. Now, angels are saying there are 2 cross watchers for Sagittarius. There's the past cross watcher, the one who Sagittarius just left or walk away from. Angels are saying, you did Sagittarius wrong. Sagittarius deserved a lot better than that. Please, look within to try to fix or resolve whatever it was inside of you that led you to treat Sagittarius this way. The second cross watcher for Sagittarius is the next person who meets Sagittarius. If you were in, a farmer's market or supermarket or, wherever, and you come upon Sagittarius, angels are saying just be the light. Sagittarians need light right now. I feel like it could be a Leo that you meet Sagittarius who kind of understands how important keeping your light ignited, how important that is. Okie doke. Let's pull you some oracle cards. I'm not going to do 3 for everybody. Look for a sign. Yeah, I feel personally and intuitively, Sagittarius, you just need light around you, right? 3 of Cups, you need people around you who are happy, who are optimistic as you are, who are, forward thinking as you are. You need those people around you and in your energy field. I love that. In the near future. Look for a sign in the near future. That's why we say you need 2 months, Sagittarius, because at least for right now, you may not be looking forward towards the future or even looking towards the future. Okay? All right. Who is next? Let's do water. Let's do Scorpio, because that just came up. Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Ooh, child. Resistance. That's the Martian energy. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Okay. So Hassan Cha. Okay. Okay, 4 of Cups. So Scorpio, my darlings, my love. I feel like your expectations could be blocking love that is all around you. I do feel like there are people, places, or things, or, the universe is a living, breathing thing. So the universe is in a cup or table or door or tree, right? That's all the universe. And I feel like right now it's almost like you're living in your own little world. And as part of living in your own little world, what's unfortunate is that you're neglecting the world around you. Okay. Not only that, but angels are saying for many of you, living in your own little world is where the bulk of your happiness is. And that I understand and also respect. But angels are saying that is not where happiness is only. Meaning there's other happiness out there. With this Queen of Swords and then also the Lovers, I do kind of feel like many of you are turned off or not really bitter. I don't want to say that, but it's like you're turned off times 410 by love or emotional connections. I can almost hear many of you, I'm just sick of people lying and cheating and stealing. And I don't know why people are just not upfront and authentic and this, that, or the other. Or I'm sick of dating people below my station because they're intimidated by me. They lie and make it seem like they have, right? This Queen of Swords, child, she got complaints for days. But I also feel like too, even that is blocking your heart. Notice how you have the Lovers and the 10 of Cups there, Scorpio. I do feel like there's all kinds of love and connection all around you. But unfortunately, if it doesn't look like love or connection by your standards, then baby, it's not love and connection. And the universe is like, yes, it is. Let it in. I love it. All right. Look it. Look at Scorpio's like, no. Universe is like, yes. Within the next few weeks, you got a timeline card too. Look for a sign. Yeah, Scorpio. Whatever it is whatever your perception is, universe is like, baby, just open up. It's like, okay, you could believe that there are no such things as unicorns. That's fine. But that's fine. But, if you dream about one, then technically from a universal standpoint, there could be such things as unicorns, even if it exists in another dimension. So Scorpio, be very, very careful about, again, what you believe and how you become fixated on that, especially when it comes to life outside your bubble. Okay. If you are dealing with a Scorpio's cross watcher, baby, you need to come with your fantasy game. You need to come with the supernatural, out of this world, out of this galaxy type of energy. Because Scorpio is too damn smart for their own good. They're too damn intelligent for their own good. They are known as the know-it-alls in the zodiac. So you got to come to Scorpio with something that Scorpio doesn't know at all. Okay? That's the only way you're going to be able to keep Scorpio's attention. Also, at the same time, that's the only way that you're not going to be categorized or locked into that box of all the bitches Scorpio has dated in the past. Sorry about that, but I just heard Tyler, you bitches out there. Sorry. That's how you don't get caught in Scorpio's web of past lovers or past experiences. God, that was fun. Cancer dancer. Let's see what's up with Cancer. Ooh, child. Messages, movement. 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be a movement with your money. Something that you regretted and want. Oh, okay, Cancer. This is... right? This is backwards and forwards. And you're waiting for something to come through, to mature. I feel like it's not going to come through until maybe between June and August. Okay? For whatever this is, this is something that's going to set you in a great financial place. With the 5 of Swords, it's going to help you to walk away or leave a situation that you no longer give a crap about. It just kind of feels like you're delaying happiness. It's like right now you could be working with a bare minimum. And you're like, okay, well, when I get this check, or when I meet this new lover, or when I get this job, or I start this business, then I could be happy. Please don't ever say that. Don't ever do that. Be happy anyway. And that happiness will help to usher in abundance and blessings. Okay. Then the other thing too is you don't want to teach the universe about delayed gratification, because that's exactly what you're mentioning. I won't be happy until this happens. So in other words, I can't get here until this happens. You never want to teach that message to the universe. Okay? Because, and if you're like, oh, I want a car, the universe is like, okay, you'll get your car as soon as you get this done. Right? You don't want to teach the universe that message. So the universe is like, get whatever, be whatever, do whatever right now. And when that's the message you'll start to teach the universe is in, no, I'm happy right now. No, I'm ready to receive right now. No, I'm open now. The 7 of Pentacles is analysis paralysis, right? You're overthinking something. You're over planning something. One of the things that makes me nervous that people do is when they start making plans for money. So as an example, you start a new job. You don't get paid until 2 weeks later. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm going to get me some new shoes. I got to get me some new Prada. I got to get some Gucci this. I got to what? Do people really do that? All right. Anyway. And then what happens is in 2 weeks, you don't get paid because there was a payroll glitch, right? So I do feel like intuitively or via these cards, the universe is saying to you, Cancer, don't get too far ahead. Okay. And not only that, stop trying to plan your future. Live in and enjoy the now. Okay. Now, if you are a cross watcher for Cancer, I do feel like Cancer is needing some sort of beautiful jumpstart. Cancer is a water sign. Yeah. Look at that. Something brand new. Financial stability. Okay. So one of the things I love to do, especially when I was raising my kids, when they were much younger, I liked exposing them to new things on a budget, right? So in other words, I don't know, I can't think of anything like I love that. Okay, I never did this with my kids, but angels are saying, so instead of maybe taking them to the beach or to the pool, if there is a pond close to where you guys live, instead of, the glorified beach, and I love the beaches, don't get me wrong. Like if you take them to the pond, yeah, it's not moving water. It's not even water that flows into another body of water. but maybe you can buy them little boats or little things they could put in the water that they can explore, or buy something where they can collect rocks or a rock shark. So it's almost like you take what you have and you enhance it by the creativity of the event and not just the event or location itself. Ooh, okay. My angel said some of you suffer from this. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, you have to bring the creativity. You have to bring Cancer up out of their current situation, their current environment. You have to bring them up out of that with some sort of highly creative activity. Okay? All right. We're moving from water. Let's do air. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Libra. Let's do you first, baby. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Ooh, 9 of Swords. I feel like somebody lied. Uh-oh. Oh, Libra. I feel like you're walking away from something. You're walking away from something. Something hurt your heart. I'm also hearing it affected your belief system. Angels just also said to me too, this could be job work. Something disappointed you, right? Something kind of, I feel like that it might have been completely unexpected. And I feel like whatever this was affected you deeply emotionally. Okay? To the point where it may be all you think about. It may keep you up late at night. And I feel like for many of you, connection with spirit, connection with the universe, connection with even religion may help to soothe and comfort you at this time. I know that's a weird message, but with the Knight of Cups here and the 8 of Cups, it's almost like you're walking away from some sort of long time situation, or a situation where you have invested a lot of emotions into. But I feel like with the Hierophant here, it's almost like let your community or let your tribe help you. Lean on your tribe, lean on your family, lean on besties, lean on childhood friends. Angels are also saying too, one of the most underestimated forms of healing is just simply talking about it. Now, if I am talking to Libra is a bit stoic at times. Libra is pretty prideful. Libra doesn't want to expose necessarily their weakness. They just are going to come across like everything is fine. But I really do feel like with the flow of emotions here, the Knight of Cups, the universe is wanting you to express yourself emotionally. And not only that, but express yourself emotionally and surround yourself with people who can help you emotionally and also help you get through whatever this painful situation is. If you are a cross watcher of Libra specifically, give them time, give them space, okay? Angels are also saying to help Libra with ideas and guidance and advice on how to move forward, if that makes sense. Okay, Gemini. Ew! Sorry for how that sounded. Oh, all right, Gemini. 3 of Swords. Enough with the heartbreak. Fuck that shit. Sorry for my language, but I just heard fuck that shit with the Death card and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, Gemini, come on now. And these two fell out. That's why you have one more card than most. Gemini, I don't know where you came from, where you coming from. It feels like for many of you, it could have taken you 3 years. 3 whole entire years to get over some painful, heartbreaking situation. Okay? But the angels are like, you is done. All right? And Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheel, right? With justice. It is time, Gemini, for a new beginning. Baby, it's a new prosperous beginning, by the way. For many of you, you may decide to go back to school. You may decide you want to move your house. You may decide you want to redo your apartment. You may decide you want to move into an apartment. Thine will be done, baby. Okay? With the Justice card here, Gemini, out with the old and bring on the God-given new. Okay? I just keep hearing in my ears, my inner, energy ear, spiritual ear. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. I didn't do this for Libra. All right. If you're a cross watcher dealing with Gemini, please don't get in Gemini's way. Allow Gemini to flourish and shine. Gemini is recovering from some sort of death. I hope it wasn't the death of family member, friend. I hope it was a metaphoric death, as in death of a relationship, death of an old living situation, death of an old job. Whatever it was that affected you emotionally, baby, it is over. It is done. I'm also hearing to take care of yourself. So, cross-watcher, back to you. Be there as a supporter of Gemini, as a cheerleader of Gemini, as a champion of Gemini, to encourage Gemini and cheer Gemini on. If you cannot be that or do not want to be that, please don't fuck with Gemini. Come on, Gemini church, say amen. Hell yeah. It is time for a new direction. It is time for a new cycle. It is time for a new life for you, Gemini. And it is, baby, it is long overdue. It is long overdue. Long overdue. Ooh, child, no, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. I love that. Every time I see this card, no need to worry. I hear the Three Little Birds song by Bob Marley. God rest him. So Gemini, baby, you have been through it, but the universe is saying no more. Now it's time to prosper. Now it's time for financial stability. Now it's time for emotional stability. Now it's time for materialistic stability. Gemini, whatever it is that you shall want, you shall receive, just simply because of where you're coming from. Okay? If you were down on the bottom, the only direction is up. All right. Aquarius. Come on out here, Aquarius. Ew, let me use my my Morgan Greer cards. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Three of Wands. Ooh, two cards. Ooh, King of Rods and Queen of Swords. Golly. Knight, King, Queen. Three people. Okay. Ooh, child. Hermit. That's Virgo. Okay, so love, flowing of emotional communication, which is love. You're waiting for, this is an odd couple. They both got pokey things. Somebody has a lot of ego and pride. Somebody is intimidating and cold-hearted, and God, this is ass backwards. Because it's almost like, how is love achieved between these two people? Right? He's only concerned about, shit that concerns him. You know what I mean? Like the King of Rods is very selfish, very self-centered. You know what I mean? So, and she's very cold. So it's almost like you are two different islands. How do y'all get together? And I feel like that's something you're trying to figure out too. Like, are you in a situation, Aquarius, where someone is emotionally unavailable? Someone doesn't have the energy or the attention, or is sex only, and maybe you want to move it over to something emotional. Angels are also saying too, yes, we can flip-flop it. As in, are you dealing with someone who you absolutely have no feelings for, but they are growing feelings for you, and you're just like, I don't think this is going to work, or I don't know how this could work. That Three of Wands is outlook, right? It's kind of, trying to figure out, okay, what's next? We have a couple of we have a few options here. Do I give this person my heart? Do I try? But I feel like intelligently and egotistically that you're having challenges. Excuse me. It's almost like you're at war with your intelligence. You're at war with your internal desires. You're at war, or you can go either way. Okay. That's what the heavy overthinking is about. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? For some of y'all, could be in a love triangle and you trying to figure out how to make this shit work. I mean, technically, the only way a love triangle could work is if everybody in the triangle accepts the triangle, right? If there is any sort of dissension, right? If she's like, no, then it can't work. And I do kind of feel like for many of you, and this is a weird reading, Aquarius, some of you are trying to figure out maybe how to make something work, right? You have three options. You have three great options, and you're trying to figure out maybe which one to choose, which one is the better option. If that resonates with you, the universe says follow your heart. Choose the option that brings you the most joy and happiness. Look at this. Get more information. Yeah, you're undecided, Aquarius, and you're trying to figure out how to move forward. Okay. Romance. I tried to stay away from the love triangle, but it came out anyway. So some of y'all could be married and now you feel like maybe you met a soulmate. Maybe you feel like you and your partner are not getting along. Y'all are on two different islands, two different places in life. And maybe you want to step outside of that and look for a lover. No judgment. And you're trying to figure out how to make that work. If you are the cross watcher of an Aquarius and you know of this indecisiveness, or you know of the several options, I feel like you have to figure out how, what you want Aquarius for. Do you want Aquarius as a long-term lover? Are you okay with something maybe short and sweet and temporary? It's almost like you just have to kind of go with the flow with Aquarius until Aquarius figures it out. So be flexible. Ooh, all right. We're moving on to earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're starting with Taurus. Is that the Six of Cups? So Taurus, darling, you are in denial about wanting someone back. It's like you don't want to want them back. You don't want to want them at all, but this person has your heart. I feel like you're trying to convince yourself, no, they're not good for me. They stress me out, or, they don't love me. But I don't know why you're doing that, number one. But I feel like there is a love here for a Scorpio or a Pisces specifically, or maybe this Scorpio has Pisces in their chart. This is someone you've connected with more than you've ever connected with a person in your life. And I feel like for many of you, you're trying to move on. You're trying to live life, say for instance, without this person, without the thought of this person, without, interacting with this person, but it feels incredibly difficult. So in other words, if I could describe this as this, it's almost like you fell in love with someone, whether it's Scorpio, Pisces or not. You fell in love with someone, and for some reason it didn't work out, or maybe you grew apart, or whatever the case is. And maybe 7 years later, you still think of this person. You still think of the love you had with them. You still remember certain aspects about them that brings, beautiful emotions to you. And it's almost like you're living with a lie. I'm sorry. But I feel like as soon as I looked at the Seven of Swords, it's like you're living a lie because your heart may be with someone else. And I feel like to an extent, you're not owning that because you're the bull, right? You're ruled by Venus, so your heart is not going to set you free, darling, until you confront the idea that, yo, I'm still in love with this person, or I still want them, or I want them back. It's almost like you're not going to heal yourself or free yourself from that until you accept and acknowledge that. But once you accept and acknowledge that, then you can move on. Or just because you accept it and acknowledge doesn't mean you have to go get them back. I hope that makes sense, right? So I do kind of, okay. Separate storyline that just crashed through. For some of you, you could have met someone new or be with someone now and are head over heels for them. But it's almost like something inside of you cannot show them all of your heart or show them all of your love, because perhaps either you're trying to still come across like, nah, I'm a G, I'm not committed, I'm still a playboy. It's almost like you don't want to give in to this person who has captured your heart. Now, if you are a cross-watcher of Taurus, just continue to love their ass, because eventually they'll succumb, they'll give in, because they're ruled by Venus. And I feel like eventually, if you just continue to show Taurus love, they'll come around. I don't want to say give in, but I'll say come around. Okay, remain positive. Look for a sign. God, that keeps coming up. Perfect timing. See what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whatever this situation is with Taurus and someone else, or cross-watcher and Taurus, it's just going to be a matter of time before you two kind of come together. At least right now, somebody is just in deep denial about, whether or not this is going to come back together. Okay. Virgo, baby. Hey, Virgo. Hey, V-Dog. Let's see what we have for you. 10 of Wands. Ew. Hermit. That's you, Virgo. 3 of Cups. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Ace of Cups. 8, Ace, 3. You're in your head. You're in your head, and the universe is like, come out of there and get back into your heart. Okay? Your thoughts are blocking you. This almost feels like you made your mind up about something, and you might have talked it over with your girls or your family, and you're like, okay, I'm going to go. But I don't know if that's what your heart wants. I could be wrong. Right? To me, it almost kind of feels like you feel like something is not working out, and you're convinced that you need to walk away. But I feel like instinctually and deep down inside, Virgo, you feel like you haven't given it your all to be able to make a clean break. Now, angels just said to me, girl, you in Mercury retrograde, so everything that you said could be the exact opposite. So the exact opposite is something just ain't fucking working, and you gave it your all, and it's time for you to walk away. Now, King of Swords, making a decision. This is a new open heart and flowing. Yeah, okay, thank you. Because I felt like with those two different options, I feel like, Virgo, you need an answer. Well, what should I do? Well, if I gave it my all and I'm ready to walk away, should I walk away? Or if I haven't given it my all, but I want to walk away, should I walk away? Right? Like, you need an answer. And here is the answer quite clearly. Do you feel that you can recover emotionally in your certain situation? So in other words, if you have not given it your all, do you think giving it your all would satisfy, or the situation would work out? Or if you felt like you gave it your all, okay, and you want to walk away, will walking away make you happy? Would walking away satisfy you? Right? So to me, it's almost like, realistically, what satisfaction is walking away going to bring you? Is it purely, intellectual? Oh, I ain't going to sit around and let nobody play me. And, I'm thinking this, or this is going on. And, I got to walk away. I got to go. Baby, let me just say this to you. No successful marriage entailed walking away. I'm going to say that again. No successful marriage entailed walking away. So in other words, walking away doesn't solve shit for the relationship. It solves it completely for you. Angels just also said to me too, Virgo, walking away from one thing and into another, is this just you walking away to something that eventually you're going to walk away from anyway? Ooh, child. Ooh, woo! The universe is getting in your pockets, Virgo. Virgo. Crosswatcher Virgo. Virgo right now is overanalyzing. Just show Virgo love. Just show Virgo love. Because nothing on this planet or any other planet is going to compete with Virgo's ability to overanalyze air. Okay? So allow Virgo to live in their head until they're going to get sick and tired of being up there, until they're going to start getting hungry or sleepy or thirsty, and then eventually they'll come out of there. When they come out of there, then you be there with a boat full of love. Okay? The other thing for Virgo too is just love Virgo for who they are. You know what I mean? Virgo is a sign of duality, right? You're a Mercurian. You know, you're like Hades in the Dominican Republic. You know, on one side is the Dominican Republic, which is Virgo, Mars, and Mercury. And then on the other side is Gemini, which is Mercury also. And Gemini definitely is a sign of duality. So I feel like if you're a crosswatcher or Virgo, just remain flexible and patient. See what I'm saying? Reconsider. Yeah. And the Ten of Wands for me, has a lot to do with baggage, old habits, old thought patterns, old actions. You keep doing the same shit over and over. All right, moving on. Look. Ask for help from others. Virgo, baby. It looks like the Mercury retrograde is catching you out there too. I would just say to you, reconsider, chill out, don't make any rash decisions. You're overthinking like crazy. But, just take some time out to love, be with family, be present. Get back in your body, get back in your heart, and get out of your head. All right. Capricorn. Hey, Cappy. Happy Cappy. Oh, look at that. The Three of Cups. You are really happy, Cappy. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Four of Wands. This is Capricorn, right? The caboose. Last but definitely not least. I don't know. This kind of feels like you don't want to overdo it in love, right? You could have a lot of happiness and joy around you. And for some of you, it could make you nervous, or it's almost like you're not present. You're not living in the moment. Seven of Pentacles is like analyzing and planning and waiting. And the Seven of Wands is, well, what do I need to do? And what's my part? And, am I going to make sure I do everything right? Queen of Cups is just loving completely and holistically from your heart. And the Four of Wands. So this is love at home, but I feel like here, are you present, right? Could be a husband, wife and child, could be a mother and two kids, could be anybody, but the Three of Cups to me is coming across as family. It could be you and your homeboys, you and your homegirls, you and your college, but it doesn't matter who your tribe is. But the question for you, Capricorn, is, are you present? Are you absorbing all of the love? Are you basking in the love? Or are you somewhere else planning and plotting? King of Wands, you're somewhere else planning and plotting. King of Wands is Leo. But the King of Wands, again, is selfish. He's self-centered. It's like, yo, what's in it for me? Okay, you going to do that? Like, okay, well, what you going to do for me? Okay. Now, Capricorn, by the way, I'm not saying you're being like this, but I do kind of feel like even if you're planning for your family, they would much prefer your presence than your planning, right? So angels are saying, whomever this is resonating with, even if it's your family, your lover, your mom, your husband, your wife, whomever, I feel like they've been complaining. They just want to love you. They just want you present. They want your presence, not your presence. You know what I mean? Angels are saying flip-flop. So, okay, so this could be you wanting to be in the company of friends, lovers, and whomever. But to an extent, they could be not really blowing you off, but not necessarily available to you. And I feel like there is a love connection that's pending. Angels just said a love connection that's loading. Right? It just kind of feels like something is on pause related to some emotions. And I feel like there is somebody who can do something about them, but they won't. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or somebody with a Cancer moon. And I feel like being around them or them being around you would make them completely happy. But somebody right now is a little resistant and defiant. They're not necessarily open to that. Now, by the way, if you are a cross watcher of Capricorn and you've been trying to schedule some time with Capricorn and Capricorn has been, making themselves busy or not necessarily available, it could be that Capricorn is highly emotional right now and they may not want you to see them, or they're highly emotional right now and they feel like if they're around you, they're just going to sink into these deep, deep, deep emotions. They could be feeling highly vulnerable right now. So if you're a cross watcher of Capricorn, please handle them with care, with the utmost care and love and security. Different messages for Capricorn. Meditation brings answers. Ask for help from others. Yeah. So I feel like Capricorn needs the love and support from its tribe or community. And I feel like it's a little hesitant. Capricorn is hesitant to maybe ask for that help or go to their community for help. You're ready. Yeah. And it's a little, Capricorn is a little hesitant, but handle it with care. And it's almost because they have an image to uphold. Wow. Very weird. All right, let's do a collective. Collective. All right. Aquarius, Gemini and Virgo, Libra, Three of Swords, Scorpio, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, there could be a disagreement of three people here. There could be talking back and forth. This Scorpio could have hurt this Libra and want to have a conversation. This Aquarius could have hurt Gemini or Virgo and now wants to clear the air. This to me feels like, well, you hurt me 3 months ago. So if I hurt you now, why are you really hurt when you already hurt me? Feels like tit for tat. Sorry, but that's the message I got. These two are air signs and there's Gemini. So I have all the air signs sitting right here. So this to me kind of feels like there is some sort of dispute, argument about, some rules or legality or right and wrong, the formality of things. And somebody might have felt betrayed or hurt or backstabbed about, maybe they felt like you manipulated them, you withheld information, you told them partial truth, you didn't tell them the whole truth. And I feel like in the end, somebody needs to just apologize, acknowledge their part, be accountable, apologize, and I feel like this thing could restart relatively quickly, right? Relatively quickly. I got a bunch of court cards here, right? I'll take the Page of Pentacles as a court card and the Knight of Rods. Wow. Five of Wands and the Hermit. Somebody's thinking about an argument or a fight. Yeah, last conversation. Something happened. Either they're hurting because you're not talking to them, or they're hurt because you blocked them, or they had to block you, but they still have feelings for you and they want to, reground, try to resolve whatever this is. I do kind of feel like this person is giving a lot of thought about this situation, to the point of even maybe praying to God and universe on how to resolve the situation. Knight of Wands is back and forth. This could have been on and off. You know something? Look for a sign is on the bottom again. Now, let me see if I can get rid of this look for a sign card. Look, it came out again. Look for a sign within the next few months. In the near future is on the bottom. In the near future is on the bottom. Improving health. So this feels like a no contact situation that somebody's not necessarily doing right. They're heartbroken. It looks like there could be a Scorpio, Virgo, or Sagittarius who is the person that they want to come back to make it right. So in other words, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or possibly even a Virgo who's currently heartbroken over a Scorpio, Virgo, or Sagittarius, and they're wanting to resolve some sort of fight or argument. They keep thinking about it. They keep running the conversation over and over, and they want to, come to some sort of common agreement, and especially restore communication. So you hear me shuffling because I want to know if communication is going to be restored. 3 cards, 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Sun card. So it looks like this will be happily resolved. So in other words, I don't know where you lie in this situation, right? Like what your role is in this situation. But I feel like in the end, there's going to be a happy outcome. The Emperor is the ruler and the decision maker, and, basically the one who's calling the shots. But it kind of feels like, especially emotionally, you will be back in a position where you're happy again, where you're joyous again, where you are, you're going to be able to move forward. So it looks as though you just need an apology. You just need an acknowledgement. You just need, hey, I'm sorry, I messed up. That was my fault. I shouldn't have handled you that way. I shouldn't have treated you that way. You need accountability, but I don't necessarily feel like that accountability has anything to do with the restoral of the relationship. It's almost like you just need the apology so you can feel better and so you can move on. Okay? Angels are also telling me to do this. They're saying to me, you give them the apology. As in, if you are somebody who was wronged by a previous lover, who lied, cheated, stole, or they ghosted, or whatever the case is, they were just not in a position to love you and to be the person that you needed in that time. It had nothing to do with you. Do not take it personal. It was just where they are on their own universal journey, and it's a part of their universal contract. And unfortunately, you were there, right, to have this situation. So later on, when you walk away, when you release it, you could return that karma back to them as they're on their universal journey, so they can finally get it and understand your perspective and how you felt heartbroken or betrayed, right? So to an extent, you might have been a catalyst for this person, but understand something. Catalysts are very important to karmic events. We need a person to get hurt. We need a person to be lied to. We need a person to be stolen from, right? And however those people respond emotionally is what's returned back to the person doing the hurting, the stealing, the lying, whatever. Okay? So I hope that helps. Anyway, that is it. Woohoo! I'm out of here. My fingers are going to rest. I love you guys. If any part of it resonated, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.